Hello, hello. Uh, Welcome back after a hot minute to Broke Boy Yu-Gi-Oh! In case you're just tuning in, Broke Boy Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a series in which our co-host Marsh spins his wheel, various prices on it, and we gotta build a deck that fits exactly within that price range we roll on, using prices from TCG Player for reference. We've had some highs and lows so far in terms of like decks we've picked out and brought to the table. So with only 3 options left, non-zero chance we get that $1 mark, and we're really scrambling once again. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best, I guess. I'm gonna undeafen. Just waiting on them for now. Just doing a bit of hanging out here.
I doubt it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Alrighty. I have the wheel up.
Hooray.
You guys have it up on stream?
Yep, that's
I
the
do,
wheels.
yes.
3 small
Alrighty.
numbers.
Very small numbers. I mean, hey, one of these is like 7.5 times like the lowest number. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get it.
I don't even know where the arrow is. Oh, it's up at the top. Okay.
Yep.
Is it good? Does it have to be? I was really prepared for the worst. Okay.
Ooh,
Hey.
okay.
Hey,
We
now,
have a lot to play with.
now a better option has presented itself before us.
Yep.
This is true. All right.
Alright.
Best of luck.
Okay.
Best of luck.
But
All right, we got $7.50 here to play with. So, to that end, I am going to set a timer for 1 hour. That is the agreed time limit for constructing a deck. Oh, not an hour 59, 1 hour. There we go. All right. Let's see. There we go. Tabbed on over to YGO Pro Deck for references, and we're off. 750 means that we got some options here before us. Ancient Gear, that's pretty tempting. Like, you know, it's fairly inexpensive. inexpensive OTK deck after all. Only issue is that, like, you won't be able to play Wyvern. Since, you know, that's a searcher. By being common, it got bought out within the last few months here, so now it's spiked all the way up to $5 at minimum. So if we do build Ancient Gear, we're gonna have to, like, exclude Wyvern, sadly. Now, another option that would be viable is Orchest here. Orchest, it's you know, it's a combo deck. You get to, you know, set a free Omni negate. That's pretty cool. It is also fairly dirt cheap. Lots of commons, and said Omni negate is only $1.28. That's neat. Another viable option. What else? What else? I mean, like, Senpai is also here before us. Like, Chunder's at 1, and we'd at most only be able to afford a 1 Pydra, but hey, it's there, it's there. What is in lead anyway, since this set notoriously does not have a lot of value in it. You can have all, like, the pricey cards on one hand, after all. Oh, Melodious, that's right. We could play Melodious. Deck is extremely budget, like, check this out. We got, like, at most the priciest Melodious card is like Sonata here. And let's see what first movement solo is at. Okay, yeah, not expensive at all. I'll tell you, this card, it was up there. Like $17 for, like, what? A decade-old super rare? It's crazy. Yeah, Melodious does appear to be the play. So I'll do what I always do and look up lists on YG Pro deck to go off of. Alright, list from 3 weeks ago. What do we got? Alright, $120 total. That probably also includes, like, some of the extra deck stuff here, like Little Knight. And of course, yeah, the staples. I'm sure not going to be playing those, because, like, those are way out of our budget. But the rest, yeah, that seems reasonable. Let's get cracking, shall we? Alright, let's see. Double Concerto, alright. Yep, almost forgot the strat of sort by price. Not including shipping. Cause yeah, can't beat a 2-cent card after all, especially in our format. Alright, 2 of the 3 of us are commons. I can't complain about that. Counterplay out of Couplet. And there is Refrain. Let's see, soprano. Is this English? It better be in English. Because obviously we're not going for, like, any of the copies that are, like, you know, OCG cards. Because people do like to make those dirt cheap, just to, like, you know, train people who don't know any better. Yeah, Soprano is sadly very pricey, but also it is recursion, plus it's a body that just fusion summons for free, so we'll go with the one copy and see what happens. Alright, Chopina's next. What about box? Oh yeah, for ancient gear. How much is that? Okay, box isn't that expensive, thankfully, if we decide to pivot back to ancient gear. Thankfully, Chopina just got an OTS reprint, so we'll just snag up one of those. Damaged first edition? Yes, please. What are we at right now? 344. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Yeah, and unsurprisingly, that Soprano is one of the priciest cards here so far. No, I don't care about Sonata from fucking Vanguard. Get that away from me. Yeah, another pricey 3-up. Of course, the monster that just specials herself for free is expensive. Who could have predicted such tragedy? I'm like, what if we Alright, 651, so let's cut her back to just the one copy here. Okay, I already have Concerto. The Herald. I love a deck that can run Orange Light because, like, they run fairies. Like, yeah, that's just free negation right there. Next up, Donato. Very fortunate for us, it was in a Bonanza, so no shortage of copies of this. That's for sure. Or even better, it was an OTS reprint. So yeah, we'll snag those up. I do keep meaning to build Melodies in paper. That deck does seem pretty cool. I actually got beaten by a Melodies player last week at locals pretty badly. Both Blumen and I both did. He pulled the same strat on us where, like, he activated Thrust and, like, set a different dimension ground, whatever the trap card is, that, like, makes you just dash all your cards for the turn whenever they get sent to the graveyard. So that was something. 514. We are certainly getting up there in the price range. Alright, let's focus on the extra deck first before we you know, focus on filling out everything else. While is fairly pricey. $1.20 when we're at the moment. 514. In that case, she might be good as a one of. Since the thing about running like a double her is that, like, is that like, I guess that's just for the grind game, really, and like I'm not expecting like these games to last all that long, generally. But yeah, I keep seeing people pronounce this monster as a Baka. I assumed it was Bacha, but who knows? They run 3. I can see why. Just lets all your melodious effects go like melodious fusion effects go like uninterrupted, and also just E-Tail use another melodious name from deck. Kind of crazy. We have her. All right, Chuberta. Chuberta. Love Italian. What a fun little language. They're on double Chuberta. That's just a free graveyard banishing. Can't say no to that either. Come on, surely there's gotta be a dirt cheap reprint of Bloom Diva. Please, pretty please. Oh, 75 cents. Yeah, we'll try and make that work. What's our budget? $7.19, damn. Alright, let's get out the Blue Neva actually, since like we don't really need a time win card anyway. Unless they're like unless one of them plays Ancient Gear and we have no way of beating over their big guy. Right, so that. Boom Harmonist. A melodious composer. Yeah, we can try a copy of that in our extra. Alright, and now let me just start constructing these in Omega. Yep. Or we're just typing Melodious, so I have all the names right here. Let's see. Alright, that leaves the main deck and like 17 cards out of 40. So we gotta go back shopping to fill out the rest of it. Unless if I'm forgetting my Yep, the copy of Shapina. Can't forget that. Alright, 18 cards out of 40. Okay, okay. Wait, 2 cards we need next. Okay, I'm on 3, Baka. Double checking to see if I almost forgot Bloom Harmonist. There we go. Alright, back to shopping. Alright, next we gotta fill out 22 more slots. So let's see what go on. Can try and reference that. I also ended up forgetting for a swooping solo. One of these below 30 cents? Fine, I'll copy of that printing. Let's see, the QCR, there's gotta be a cheap version of the QCR, surely. Yeah, there is, yes! The elusive 1 cent first movement solo. Alright, 747, yuck. I'm not a fan, but let's run it at 2 copies. Because I'd rather have 2 copies of like my Itoy than just the 1 copy, if you ask me. Alright, we're at 717. Alright, we need to get like at minimum 20 more cards for like 33 cents. Might be tough given all the staples here that are pretty pricey. Maybe there's something like in another list we can like try to go off of. Okay, no, Delta seems to be a bit expensive. Unless, like, we can look out here. Yeah, no, that doesn't seem like an option. Surely for once we can get a Veiler for cheap. Surely. 18 cents, that is too pricey for us. Actually, what is in this Blue Eye Structure deck that we can potentially play? Wait, hold on. Okay, this seems like Seems like a plan B we could run. Yeah, actually. Like, we could do, like, very budget Blue Eye. That's, like, I don't know, fusion focused or something. Let's see what we can... Let's see what we can make happen with the rest of this list. Yeah, green light seems like relevant then to like other hand traps, since you know it's spell negation, and also it has like the same discard cost as like orange light to me as well. Alright, how much? 720, 720. Maybe there's some kind of combat engine I'm not thinking of that we could run, which might not be possible anyway, because like, you know, Melodious just locks you into fairies most of the time. Yeah, we could just play like just trap cards straight up. Yeah, we could just run combos. Why not? I've heard worse ideas. That being said, though, you're getting dangerously close to that to that price. $0.30, and do I really want to spend down like a 6-cent card? That's what I'm like debating myself on. Let's give it a try, shall we? We shall see how this will stick. Bomb the set's gotta have a cheap printing here somewhere. Or not. In that case, an idea. If Verity Collection has anything that's, you know, we can play, that's at the bottom of the price barrel. What does this fairy tale do? Okay, now. Not what we're looking for. Summon limit would be cool if it was legal. That's for sure. Can't go wrong with running a floodgate. Hold on. Hello, Dogmatic Punishment. I mean, the downside of this card is pretty steep, but at the same time, like, it is removal, and like, if we combo off turn 1, set this, and next turn we go for game, that might work. That might work out. let's try a playset of that. And of course, we're gonna need targets for the extra deck, but I'm confident we can like squeeze in like few of those. All right, we're at 27 cards. So 13 cards versus 16 cents. Not fairly confident at all about that, if I'm being honest. Like, fuck, if we had to cut something, then it would have to be, like, one of our, like, key cards that we need for, like, you know, our game plan. Like, we can't cut Etwile, because that's our boss monster. If I had to get something, it'll probably be Arya, since, like, really, like, targeted removal in, like, a dirt cheap format like this might not be all that common, if I'm gonna be honest. I know, tough talk. Says the guy who was running Dogmatica Punishment, which targets, but still. It is, like, it would, like, free up the budget quite a bit. Okay, I'm not happy about it, but guess we're gonna cut it. All right, we're at $6.95. That freed things up quite a bit. God, why are these singers so expensive? Why? Cosmic, that seems like a good choice too. Or since if one of them's on Blue Eyes, we can just use that to pop the True Light on their board. There's a once in here, once in here. Yeah, that's the trick with Broke Boy. You gotta find like the outliers for like cheap cards in terms of pricing. I know they're on 15 cents, so we'll have to go for the 5-cent one, which, you know, not the worst price in the world, if I'm being honest. Yep, there's our playset. With 11 cards remaining in main. Why am I looking at the Crystal Beast structure deck? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I say, even though Crystal Beast was a childhood archetype of mine that I really liked. I have the most cards for it, so like, you know, I kind of had to build out what I owned. Seeing Change of Heart there made me think. Control might not be a bad card to run either. Actually, hold on, what? I keep forgetting what Change of Heart is at the moment. At this moment in history. Okay, it is still at 1, alright. For some reason I thought it was at 2, which it might just be the OCG. How much time do we have left here? Alright, we got like half an hour to go. Okay, so you search for one card that has negating the name and you get everything but the card you want. I have 20 cents for a Sakuretsu armor in this economy. Especially with the QCR. Ghost Sister might be funny to run. That's like if one of the other Ghost Girls are pretty cheap. Okay, Ogre is 5 cents. I stand corrected. What about the other printings? Okay, that's 5 cents. I'll drink to that. Figuratively drink, that is. $7.19. $7.19 with 8 cards to go. I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty darn good. Now, granted, I wouldn't call this all that consistent since we're missing. Yeah, we're down a copy of like First Movement, but like we still have that Asanado playset, which hey, it's a card that if you from deck, it's the best starter we could ask for. Alright, hear me out on this. This would be pretty funny. Pretty funny to run, I think. Since they're all fairies after all. Oh no, that's probably there are probably better cards I should be running. What are the kaijus look like nowadays? Too expensive, that's what. River might not be good anyway. since, like, what are the odds of them having 3 monsters on board turn 2? You know what? They might not just see this coming. They won't know what hit them. Because the Star Card pop a monster, that is pretty good, I'd say. Alright, 20 cents left. Hopefully the next 5 cards cost a penny each. That's the dream. Entering might not be a bad idea either, since that's just free removal. So hey, my wish is just instantly granted. Alright, 2 guards to go. So let's make them count. Will Mourner count? Maybe. At least 1 copy will. Oh, there's no one who's offering 1 cent for an Ash Blossom, right? Doesn't seem like a darn. I thought I would have willed it into existence. Alright, 1 more card. The final piece. Probably something in the Megaton. Nothing in the tins, it would appear. Any other funny reprints in Maze I should know about? Actually, I'm curious. What is Swordsoul going for? Cheaper than I thought. Good lord. Well, yeah, it's probably the most expensive one. I'm calling it now. Hey, there she is. Actually, I wonder, what is Swordsoul looking like nowadays? Because a non-zero chance we just pivot to that. Alright, Ecclesia is pretty pricey. $2. Oof. Oof. On the other hand, Rest is dirt cheap. So, No way, they're playing Swordsel in the Netherlands? They sure got to find business over there, I'll say that. I'm tempted. Very tempted. But let's do some test hands first. We got our last card, another copy of Mourner. Is what I would have said if she was not like she didn't just barely push us over the price threshold. Damn. Sorry, Mourner. That case. Let's try, let's try. Good old MST. Oof. Too much. Too much for an MST. I gotta think. $5? Yeah, that'll do. That'll work. Alright, there. 739. Alright. Let's use some test stands. Because I gotta reread these cards. Alright, okay, yeah, here's our Searcher, and Couplet is our Poplar. Our effect, reveal Soprano, summon Soprano, Fusion Summon Aka. So Baka 1, then Brain 2, summon out Gopina. Microsoft's Concerto. Alright, yeah. Wild bounces, okay. Try another test hand. Alright. Beautiful. First movement. Brain, grab. Couplet, summon Soprano. And then we still have a normal one. Wow. This deck's crazy. Put it lightly. Oh yeah, I'm cool locking this in. But first we gotta find dogmatic punishment targets. How much are we at right now? Okay, alright, 11 cents. Alright, once an Entis, that you are literally perfect. I should hold on. There we go. To ensure I'm not cheating. There we go, once an Entis. The proof is in the pudding. Wind Pegasus seems to be another good one, but 7 cents is a lot. I'm satisfied if we get like at least 3 targets. Hold on. Trying to remember. There's like one TCG World Premiere card that's like a good punishment target. I'm trying to remember which it was. Malong, that's the one. You gotta have Malong. He's thankfully a common. Malong. And last but not least, we need one more here. And it needs to be 4 cents or less. All right, the save me card database. See if we can't shop around for like a 4-cent copy of Entis. 40 cents, that's way of our price range. Oh, there it is. Ask and I shall receive. Alright. $7.50. Alright. According to Discord, Marsh got his deck for like 710. My question is, what kind of deck is he running? He's not like pushing the price, pushing to like the absolute limit of the budget. Go. Alright, let's continue those test hands. I should really learn this deck's lines. Alright, note to self, factor those in a different order. next time so she isn't a victim of a ghost ogre. Oh wow, insane top deck right there. Alright, that gives us 2 bounces, a pop, and also our hand traps to fall back on. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident here if I'm being real. Like, well then, we don't even use our normal zones, so we can just go ahead and, like, I guess normal eccentric to pop a card if we're going second. This is pretty good. Realizing now we don't really go into the Link monster either, but who knows, maybe she'll come up. Just waiting on Blumen to be done, and then we'll be good to start the dueling. Yeah, more test hand sounds like a good idea. If I've, thought about it. First brick, that's not good. Never punished. She's big. We have a way to beat over big monsters too. Banger hand. We love having a back row searcher. Alright, surprising graveyard. I just remembered. Oopsie. It's fine, it's fine. Throw one of these. These here. Off a normal, so we'll do that. Look at that, 3 bounces now. Wow, wow. Alright, let's see here. Yep, that's full combo. 2B full combo. Alright, I'm curious. Do we have any different levels? No. Okay, so that's just dead. So we would want to end on, like, this, just 3 months. Okay. And everyone else seems to be ready, so let's go ahead and undeafen. Hello.
Hello. How was building?
Building went well. Got some
We
choice
got, like,
paralysis. Got choice paralysis near the end, but I'm confident that my pig is better than the alternative.
Yeah, I was about halfway, like literally like fully halfway into a deck, and I was like, all right, cool, now time for this card. Surely it's been reprinted and is not like $8 minimum per copy, right?
I discovered a card that got inflated due to an engine being good.
I wonder which
Oh,
engine it
Joel.
is.
I don't know. I don't think you know.
Maybe not.
It'll be a fun surprise. Well, I guess it won't be a fun surprise because you didn't afford it.
For me, I once
Well, I
again
afford it.
Oh,
for me, I
well,
once
never
again ran into the issue of like trying to like fill every single slot in my main deck.
Side decks are for losers. It's fine.
You're so real for that. That's what Master Duel thinks.
real and true. All right. Who would like to go first?
I can duel first.
I'll dual frost first.
Okay, cool. I'll hop in spectate, and
Ooh,
then I will send an
confident.
invite.
I
There you
forgot
are.
how to do this actually.
All right, I gotta
Oh.
go into the lobby first. Okay.
Oh shoot!
What-
I need
what
to
is the
change my
pass-
deck.
Is there a password? Oh, I see.
All right, set this.
Why can't I join? I'm attempting to join through Discord and it's not letting me. Is it because I'm in the room? Hold on.
All right, it made me have to do
No.
authentication first, but okay.
I'm already
Yeah,
authenticated.
I can try closing and reopen and putting up a room again, or if you want to try since you're dueling first.
I don't know how to do what you're doing.
Okay, in that case, I will I'll close the room and
It looks like
oh.
they're letting me. It looks like I can get into that.
Hooray!
Yay!
I need to change my deck though.
Yes, make sure your deck in the lower left is what you want it to be.
Yep, gotta set it to the default. Because they made Omega weird.
Yep.
It's a little goofy.
So you read any good books lately?
You know I haven't.
right. In terms of budget decks, this is up there.
Oh, okay.
I was considering this.
All right, now actually building this was kind of tricky because like Sonata and Aria are like the prices Melodious because those are like I think at minimum $2 each.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Aria the
Aria
common.
you're only playing one of, but still.
Yeah, but still.
Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel
The
good
other
for
one a
like
one of.
$2 on that.
No, Sonata's just a free special, so I think you rent 2 or 3.
Sonata's
You try to load
expensive.
up on it.
Okay,
Well,
let me
figure it out.
Yep,
I don't know this engine.
It's a very fun engine. It's so weird that Ostinato, the fusion summon, is not the one that gives you the hard lock, but first move in solo is.
This deck was known for not having identity until like last year.
First movement solo was the first card they got.
Aha.
It's from the era.
With Aria. And Cannon. Soprano.
Elegy.
Think.
And that's it.
Yeah, this one might be better.
Yoshopina.
Back. I want to grab Sonata. Then special. I fucked up my zones, but it's
oh no.
Fine.
I hate this thing.
No, it's fine. I don't want the one that bounces, so you're cool. You're okay.
Okay. Just do anything while it's out?
It makes your attackers Armades to the ones it points to.
Strange.
What is that? Is that a magic thing?
No, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
Well, Armades?
Yeah, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah.
Armades, the synchro.
What synchro?
Armades.
It's Ancient Gear Golem effect.
But better.
Yeah, because
it was the best level 5 synchro in the game. It was a secret rare TCG exclusive and cost too much.
Oh, Armades. Yeah, this guy. I had to look him up.
What am I doing? There's things I gotta...
He was last printed as a gold rare, so forgive me for forgetting.
Anyway.
Oh my fucking
that's
God.
Crazy. Literally crazy. Man, here I was thinking about pivoting to Sword Soul. But I was like, nah, having like, several bounces is better than like... better than fucking... just a negate.
Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Blackout? Kind of cracked.
A little bit.
I'll do it like that.
Soprano's the one card that makes me have to think really hard about lines because she's a
Yeah.
win, so.
Still having normal, okay.
Hmm. Yeah, that's too bad. I fucked up.
We're both in the same boat. It's fine.
It's all good. I'm sure I will make plenty of mistakes with the deck I brought.
I want that in the graveyard. Let me just check something. Where are you? Just confirming the text of a card.
All good. These cards do a lot, and sometimes not what you'd expect.
Yeah, I never do. I guess just. And then. Okay. So what?
Hat trigger.
Yo, hat
Fuck.
trigger.
Fuck, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, no.
Fuck.
But also, like, he's a spellcaster, not fairy, so
Okay.
Ooh.
Why is that a problem?
no, it's just that like one of the monsters locks you into fairy effects, but also he doesn't activate. So I'm not sure why I'd be worried about that.
Which one locks you into fairy effects?
One of them does. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Shapina locks you into light effects, and Bloom Harmonist hard locks you into melodious monsters. Entis.
You know it. You know I picked up that 1 cent copy. All right. Downside is I can't like, do any fusion plays next turn, but I'm more than willing to just get some damage in.
Right.
Okay, well this changes things. If a purple is this, if this does this, and that does that, then what?
You got yourself a stew.
I guess I do. Should be able to do this. Yeah. Maybe. So if something you point to attacks, I can't do anything. None of them's protecting themselves, so.
Correct.
I mean, I guess I could.
Oh, they didn't crop couplets
I was
PNG
about
properly.
to
If you look at the very top.
I was about to say. I was
The
about to
one
say.
pixel line.
Someone forgot to like remove that in Photoshop.
Okay.
Hello?
Whoa.
Hello, sir. Okay, that's kind of cracked.
Okay. Shadow Maker.
Uh-huh. So how big are these guys? They're kind of large. What do you do? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just refrain. The Tam Tam.
Tam, then burn me in time.
Yeah.
Time in the round.
Activate Water Dancer.
Not like that slide.
Okay. Let's see. I can do.
Oh, that's scary.
That's funny. Oh, beautiful. Can I just do this? I hope I can do it. I hope I don't fuck up. I'm gonna try it.
Yo.
What skill do we need? Absolutely you.
Like, see, here I thought you were just gonna make Goddess, and she's like one of this series' mascots.
She balanced on my ball until
Nope.
I perform.
Get out of the call right
Alright.
now, sir. You're grounded.
All right, I'll catch. Sorry, I've been hanging out with Strife too much lately.
What the fuck is Strife?
I know.
Some freak.
Tam Tam. To me. Oh,
Damn,
this is good. This is good.
Those 30 cent Nibiru's are looking pretty good right now, actually. Did you know that Ash Blossom is only $1 now?
It's crazy.
Crazy times. So the now says that
Yeah.
like it's the feed artwork.
Wait, whose feet artwork?
It's the Ash
Ash.
one.
No, that was a strange choice.
What price are you willing to pay?
I don't know.
You may save your money.
Okay,
But at what
yeah, let's try
cost?
this one.
You save your money, but not your dignity.
And then, why not you?
Probably could have done that sooner, but eh.
Okay. Could I have?
Maybe.
Get burned, idiot. Fucking go.
Oh, that's a permanent attack reduction. That's interesting.
Let's see.
I thought I was on Melodious.
You are. You only have a Melodious on your board.
Yeah, but I'm not running Melodious.
Yes, you are.
I'm not playing the deck Melodious.
Yes, you
You're
are.
playing
You're literally
performances.
fusion summoning.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm not playing Melodious.
Alright then, why? So here's my question. Are you running more than one Shadowmaker?
Yeah, idiot. Come on. You kidding me?
Dang.
What did you think? You think you think I'd run one Shadowmaker? I don't
Alright, make it again.
Do you really think I can't? Hmm?
I mean, like, you
Hmm?
might be bluffing.
What am I gonna do? Blue. Targets exactly two? That sucks. Okay. Oh, that's lethal, yeah.
I do believe it is. I do believe it
Yep.
is.
Should be.
Beyond?
No, deck, we duel like men.
I mean, I have like a 5-card side.
Oh, look at you. Responsible for your money by buying Perform Mages.
Get rid of. It does not matter. Whoa. Figure it out then. Do your thing.
Hashtag, yep.
Uh-huh.
Refrain is so good.
A little bit. Um...
Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Good thing I
Okay.
didn't discard the orange light.
Holy shit.
Don't know why you would.
I'm like, here I thought you were gonna droll me.
All right, do it handless then. Come on.
Concerto is such a cool archetypal fusion spell.
Yeah, like fusing from like the pendulum zone is like, oh, they had like an idea.
Well, and the fact that it's constantly recycling itself, letting you draw, so you only have to play like one, maybe two tops. That in tandem with like how the like new pendulum monsters works is super nice.
There's a 12.
I love that refrain targets so that if you dump, if your Arya's on the field, that you can't even target because it's reciprocal targeting protection.
What am I gonna do? How about one of you? One of you.
They're up to their old hat tricks.
Deuces.
Oh, it's Caduceus.
Caduceus.
I'm running Teller Knights, I guess. Okay.
I guess we're doing Teller Knights now.
An interesting 3-axis strategy.
Count them up.
Oh, you let me do it. Okay, hold on.
I mean, like, you have a normal yet, so you could still have, like, some melodious things in hand I don't know about.
I guess so. Could have anything. Hmm. There he is.
Oh my god.
He's off parole.
Ooh.
Scary.
Let's get you. Fire.
I love your damage step searching.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well. Guess that's all. All right. Scale. Scale.
And then what? Summon?
Yep. It's time.
So you had Polly.
Polly. Fuse.
I'm curious.
Well, it's the Performance Fusion monster.
Of course, what else would it be?
Didn't know they had one.
Think that will about do it. That's all I got.
What do I? All right, let's do a bit of thing.
It's there to think about. So hard, huh?
You do have a quick fake bounce, so
I'm just not sure. That sucks. How many fusions you got left in you, huh?
how many fusions do you have left in you?
Plenty. Hmm?
We love our good old-fashioned chain blocking.
And never be too careful. All right, let's see.
Okay.
Was worried if you remembered I searched orange light last turn. And
Yeah.
you and you.
I got it here. You and you. Huh?
And Plush Fire is a hard card to play around.
I mean, I could have bounced him, but also like that fusion is kind of more dangerous at the moment.
No, yeah, I get it. More so, just like it's hard to
With my ball.
get rid of him in a meaningful way. Because like can't send it to the graveyard. It's just gonna be in the extra deck.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag yep.
Can
Hmm.
Damage juggler.
Mhm. What am I not thinking of?
The trick clown.
Ooh. This one's being tricky.
Yeah. Oh, they need to ban a 12 yesterday, and I'm not joking.
You're kind of real for that. I like also she has, technically like the Bastion don't the
I don't
The
like
boun-
anything about her.
the bounce effect is technically optional, which I don't know why it is.
Like, yeah, I guess if you just want to dodge something, but like in the universe where like, why would you not just do that? While not targeting is also really annoying.
Yep. We both know that. We've experienced it in person.
Time. Imperm.
Yeah,
How'd you find
that's
the budget
fair.
for that?
Easily.
Damn.
All right, let's run into the battle trap.
Oh, this is my battle trap.
I'll say.
Yeah. Do I do it like this? Yeah. What does this do?
Just searches.
Well, no, it
Yeah.
doesn't just search. It gets a monster. I know it searches.
It searches a monster.
Yeah, there's things that search spells.
Say couplet searches spells, but only in the pen zone.
Oh, you also search monsters. Okay, then.
Proceed.
Wish I could draw my hand traps. But nice things don't happen to me, unfortunately.
They happened to you game 1.
Well, here we are in game 3. Did you Shopina yet?
Hmm?
Did you Shopina yet?
I can't.
Yes.
No targets engraved.
But didn't you just do it?
She no, yeah, you put back Baka.
I did, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you
I forgot. I forgot.
Oh,
No, that's pretty good, yeah.
the confidence.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm glad it's fine. Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm damaging you. What's so about that?
I'm not playing no bullshit fusion. What the fuck is this garbage? Ugh. You know, sure. How the fuck is this gonna work? Every melodious garnet has been spent, so now I really. Hmm. Uh, yeah, just run it back, my dude. How the fuck does this work? Yeah. Uh, wait, how's this work? Oh. Uh. Oh. What the fuck locked me?
What were
I
you,
don't.
what were you trying to pencil in non-light?
I don't. What? But what locked me?
Lucky of what?
Non-lights.
Couplet.
Couplet.
First line of text.
So, oh, I can't pendulum summon. Oh, well, we don't care about
Yeah.
that. Fuck, I don't care about pendulum summons.
I mean, not if you have lights in your hand.
Well, pendulum summoning.
Yeah, pendulum summoning light monsters.
Pendulum summoning is bad. It's fine.
You literally did it the last few games.
I think it's pretty good when it's like part of your engine.
Okay, yeah, look at that. The good things happen to you.
Mm. Come to me.
Guardian. Yep, and
Flames of Eternity.
now you can, No, that's the wrong Satellar I was thinking of.
What the fuck does this thing do? Yeah, that's probably good.
That's all I got.
Mm.
Damn.
I got a fusion spell too.
To be honest, even if I like didn't play into the Imprim Column, I think he still would have taken that.
Yeah, the Veiler was
Not. I topped the Veiler afterwards, so I don't know. I don't know. It came too late for me to really feel good about that one, but
Alright, room is up. Who would like to go against me?
Frost, you can go.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's see how this goes. Just waiting on.
Where's
Blumen.
the?
There we go. Oh, the mind games.
Mind games of picking scissors.
It's pretty good.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. Little Chopina, the soft ones.
Yep. You know how it is.
It really is.
Meltdown?
Alistair in this economy, huh?
Well, thank God.
I could have sworn this guy was like nearing $10.
He just got reprinted, and this guy was like now 10 cents.
Hooray.
Yay!
Yeah, I didn't even know he was in Bonanza. I've seen no one talk about him.
To be fair, it's the Altar, which is less cool.
Because if I bounce that ball trick to the hand, you'll just summon it again.
Yeah, that thing.
Wait, couldn't he have gone for lethal if you discovered Alistar target Algo 80s?
I am going for lethal. You took
Yeah,
1,000 from your Cyclone.
You're damn right I did. I forgot.
You forgot him.
I mean, you could have won more if you chained Alistair.
We need win more.
I mean, he could have dealt 1,000 more damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that just feels bad.
There's this. He's doing the thing.
I sure am.
He's doing the. He played concerto and I clapped. He's doing it.
Yeah.
I know what that
Yeah.
is.
Don't care for Bloom Hermanist, but it's a very good bottleneck.
It really is.
Yeah. The
Well, not for you-
Baylor
not-
would have gone
not for
crazy
you.
here. Yep, get back the Herald.
I remember when the best melodious boss monster was just a U-Bell.
That's like all. That's like the best their old support had.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yes. That's what I said.
All right. Oh, right on fucking time. That's awesome, actually. Meltdown. Green pitch orange. Well, now I'm scared.
Should be.
Anyways, activate Allure Dance. Activate Palace.
I'd say that was worth
That's
an ogre.
disastrous.
Definitely worth an ogre.
It really is.
I can't come back from that. The rest of this
Ogre's
hand
good.
does nothing.
Damn. Lure Queen, huh?
It's cute. Okay. Um,
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
know about
Omega, for the tournament. Yeah, okay.
tournament registration.
Palace. Palace. Discard you. Grab you. Discard you. Grab you.
It's a lot of engine.
Yep.
Got some damage in at least.
Yes. Yeah.
White
Oof.
women, white women sure have that power.
Yeah, it turns out quick effect snatch steals on like multiple bodies. Pretty good. Alrighty. Last round. Room is up.
Hmm. Ugh. All right. Wow.
What kind of wow was that?
Bad.
Ugh,
Oh.
damn.
Uh.
Oh. Terraforming?
Mm.
Fuck.
Huh?
Fuck.
Oh.
Not a fan of these white women.
No, I'm not
You're
a
kinda
fan of.
correct.
I'm not a fan of the whole brick of a hand. So I don't.
No, that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay.
this. You.
Time to swing into action. Hey, Great Lugia. Thanks for stopping by.
Hmm.
Right on time. That's awesome. All right. Okay. Any card that returns from graveyard. Dark effect, negate and destroy.
Sure. Just surrender right now. It's cool.
Marsh, I hope you misplay.
Yeah, I kind of deserve it at this point. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of follow-up.
Unfortunately, he says.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean,
I don't. It's a really cool thing to draw off the top.
alright,
Nope.
Damn.
Damn.
Fucking hell.
Usually when someone says they drew something too late, it means they had nothing else. But had everything.
Let's pose deck lists.
You got it. Oh, I DM'd that to the wrong person. Oops. Oopsie. Anyway, here. You have white forest to search out, huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
because what was it? The Golden Allure Queen can just special summon any right, which one is it that can special? One of these cards can special summon any spellcaster with 1500 or less attack. So then the level 4 tuner can search either a removal spell or be with the level 7 Chaos Queen for Psychic End Punisher.
God damn.
Yeah, there were fun little synergies. Like, honestly, the only other... I had, like, about half the deck, and I'm like, I need more spellcasters. I'm like, Alistair?
Yeah, fun synergies.
Yeah. This, getting to Golden was kind of... She's one of the cooler boss monsters. It's just, a lot of investment, and specific investment, because it's a Link 3 that needs 3 typed monsters.
One of them,
But,
like three the same type?
yeah, three spellcasters.
Yeah, I was about to call it a tri-type, then I realized I should have, like, specified, like, what kind of three
Right.
types it was.
No, but then that's neat too, because then you can link off your Alistair to get him engraved, so you can get your invocation like value.
Yeah, great. Real good.
But no, yeah, both you guys picked up a Melodious. You're just playing Melodious Frost, but Blumen has a pretty sizable, or not even sizable, but like rather compact engine, all things considered.
Yep.
Like, I gotta say,
So-
those Constellars, they're still kind of scary.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot which, like, Constellar Caesar was, so you can just, like, plop Infinity on top of.
Alamus.
Ptolemus, that's it, right, Ptolemus.
Brilliant Fusion. I just noticed that. Holy shit.
Dude, fuck yes.
Making use of the latest ban list.
Still can't believe, like, I was worried double at least one imperm would break the bank, but no, like, I just see imperm in, like, Lumen's list and I go, oh.
No, I found 2 misprinted copies of it for $1.
Oh, lucky you.
Oh dang.
I didn't look deep enough then, I just saw, like, the base price and decided to dip out.
Yeah, it's your mistake. You always dig. I don't know why you wouldn't.
I'll say. Funnily enough, the most expensive Alistair card is Meltdown. That was like $240.
It's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, these were some cool decks.
Yeah, I will do better next time with a lower budget.
I'll draw
surely.
maybe I'll draw a hand next time.
Yeah, that always sucks. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know you will.
I believe. All right. I am going to say goodbye to chat, so I will be back shortly.
I will do the same thing. Yeah, that was another session of Broke Boy. We got, like, a win in at least. Like, sure, we didn't win the whole session, but, like, hey, we got to pop off here and there, and that's what I am walking away from this with this time. So, say hi to Laggy. He's in the middle of playing the 100 line demo, since that game comes out tomorrow, I believe. But yeah, thanks to anyone who came out tonight for the Return of Broke Boy. You're wonderful for that, and I hope you'll take care. Bye bye.